All right. So I've been wanting to basically like do some videos, but I'm so busy with my track and field stuff that I don't really have time to do these videos. And I thought, well, I'm always traveling, always driving somewhere, so why don't I just do it here to kind of get things going? And maybe I'll find a reason to start creating more time to allow myself to do this. So basically, I want to talk about the five steps to manifesting any desire you have. And you know, one of my desires that I have done before was manifesting my dream car, which has came and went. But you know, if you want to see that video, go ahead and click on that video. But here are the 5 steps that at the time I was unaware of. I did it, but now I understand the process of those 5, and it's been helping. So, the 5 steps to manifesting any single desire that you have. 1 is, first, you create. You just imagine whatever it is that you want. Define that desire. Just be specific on, you know, exactly what it is. The more specific, the better. If you're broad, then you're going to have broad manifestations. So it's very important to be very specific, detailed, tangible, things that are physical that you can actually touch, feel, see, or if it's an emotion you want the exact experience, be very specific. Number 2 is thinking now what life is like as if it's already done. Basically, if it's, you know, have your dream car, then sit in your car and show your friends your new car. Or, you know, maybe you're putting gas in your brand new car that you have already wanted. Whatever that emotion is, you want to think about that state of consciousness, that way of thinking, and live in that space mentally. Number 3 is you physically, emotionally, mentally get up and leave and go and stay in that number 2 checkpoint that we talked about. So basically, you live in the end. You walk around as if you already have this. For myself, I bought a keychain piece for my car keys that was for my dream car. So whenever I saw my car keys, I reminded myself that I had that dream car. It would be when I'm sitting in my car. If my car is a taller truck or whatever, I'm going to sit taller in my seat. I'm going to just do all these things on a daily that make me feel as if I already have that car. Or maybe I can, in my mind, picture, you know, hauling a bunch of stuff around because I have the, you know, the extra space in my car. You follow me? The next thing, so that's number 3. Number 4 is observe. Now, this is on the physical plane, but when you have a certain way of thinking, you want to observe and look to see and look for these cues that remind you that your desire is in process. Now, what I mean by that is, you know, back to this car situation, right? Let's say, you know, I believe I have this car, and every day I'm reminded that I have a junk car, or every day I'm reminded on my social media that there's cars on sale. Maybe my friends say, man, you need a new car. Whatever, however it is, whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. It's a reminder, it's a shift. Those things are happening because it is consistent. It's in line with what you've been asking for. If you're saying, I want a new car, well, then you're going to have people saying things about you needing a new car that remind you that you want a new car. It all falls into place. Now, just be observant of that, whether it's negative or positive. Either way, it's reminding you where you are. And the more emotional you are about these, the more feeling you have to these comments or gestures or things you're saying, the closer you are, and you want to keep accepting that and accept more of it. The last thing is, once you physically receive this desire in the physical form, it went from the mental realm, you know, the 4th dimensional, 5th dimensional realm, into this physical 3D, touch it, feel it, sense it, smell it, taste it type of world. Then close it. You close it. You simply end it. You say, thank you, I have received it. I am grateful for my blessings, or however you want to put it. But close that desire, because you no longer need it anymore. It's done. So now you can shift to your next focus. Maybe it's a bigger house or whatever it is. Continue this process. What I found is I try to do a bunch of things at once, and then I don't have time to focus on the things that I want. So I'm starting to shift towards, what do I want? Be more specific, and just stay with that until it comes. Some things may take 5 years. Some things may take 1 day. Some things may take a whole lifetime. But if you live in that state of consciousness as if you already have it, then you're in a great place. And right now, what I did for myself was, there are things that I desire and that I'm in process of manifesting. And I had to remind myself, I had to simply just be aware that I know that I have these items already. I know that, whether it's happiness, whether it's success, I mentally live in a place of this every single day. I live in a place of, I'm so successful, I'm so happy. Now, my physical body is going to say something like, I don't know. My mind may play tricks on me and say, I don't see it. I don't know. I just dealt with this today. Then I sit back and I rethink that day out, and I say to myself, this is what I experienced. I don't know what this person's talking about. And then I replay that experience, or replay that new experience into my mind, and there. And if you don't believe in that process, just simply lie to yourself, trick yourself into thinking that something is true, and then watch it come true. If you have any questions, comment below or email me at info@kingdombricks.com. What I want to do is just open up this conversation. For me, I like talking, and I feel like I like to defend my belief system. And if it's wrong, I like to recreate my belief system. And the only way I can do these two things is simply talking about it. So if you agree, disagree, or like it, say it, tell me, and let's move forward. All right, I'll be where I got to be in like 5 more minutes. So I'm going to end it right now. Peace.